Hello everyone. Today's video is entitled, This is Not an Obstacle Course. And it might seem that I'm talking about clutter is not an obstacle course, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way that we get to our goal is not an obstacle course. It's not something you have to work really hard to do, to get around, to go under, to think through. Yes, you do have to think and you do have to work, but it's not an obstacle course. It's not something meant to trip you up, something to really test you. It's not hard, it's easy. So I know that you hear me say that, and I know that you go out there and try to do it, and you say, Kat's crazy. It isn't easy, it's hard. All of that is right up here in your little noggin. It's not hard, it's easy, it's simple steps. And I'm gonna give you the mechanics of those steps. That's what I'm doing. But remember again, and I think you've heard me say this before, the mechanics of doing anything, when you write them all out, there's a lot of steps. If I want to stand up from this chair and walk across the room, the mechanics of that are ridiculous. Put my hands on the side of the chair, lean forward, shift my weight to my feet, engage my muscles, stand up, balance, take the first step, roll the foot. I mean, it's a lot of little steps just for me to stand up. It's like, ooh, that's not even worth it. I'm not going to even try, right? The same with when you do anything in your home. There's going to be a lot of little mechanics that I have to list out for you so you know how to do them. But when you practice them and you do them over and over again, then you get good at it and it becomes simple. And now it goes from a chunka to a flow. And it's an easy flow to get your house done. So let's talk about an example. Let's get an example. Okay, so my example is laundry. I want you as an at-home homemaker to do your laundry 5 days a week. I want you as a payroll homemaker to do as much laundry as you can do during the 5 days of the week and finish on Saturday. So that's a set of mechanics. Let's actually talk about how you do that. Well, you've got to separate your clothes into groups, however you decide to do it. I personally like towels, sheets, lights, mediums, and darks. That's how I wash my clothes because I like to control the temperature. I like to control the kind of detergent that I use. I use different detergents for different things. I like to control how long it's in the washing machine, what gets dried together, what gets hung up. So I separate mine that way because it works best for me. But you get to edit this to make it work for you. Some people are in the category of putting everything together in the washer, washing it, drying it, and maybe putting one of those sheets in it that collects color. If that's you, that's fine. If that suits you, that's fine. The idea is you need groups of clothing that are going to fit in the washing machine to be separated. So that happens first. Once you do your laundry and you get it caught up, you're going to still have clothing in little baskets or whatever waiting to be washed because in my example, for me, my laundry, I may not have enough darks to wash yet. In fact, I use a schedule. On Monday, I do sheets because that's a home blessing hour. So on Monday, I do sheets. On Tuesday, I do towels. On Wednesday, I do lights. On Thursday, I do mediums. On Friday, I do darks. And because I work, because I do this full time and I take care of my mother full time, I usually have another set of towels on Saturday. So I'm not considered an at-home homemaker. I'm like a payroll homemaker who doesn't get paid. Well, I get paid for this, but you know what I mean. So that's what I do. And that's mechanics. So then the mechanic would be, okay, it's Monday, strip the bed, take the sheets, put them in the washing machine, put in the measured amount of soap, set the thing to hot, the machine, turn the machine on, let it run. When it's done, take it out, put them in the laundry, in the dryer. Make sure the dryer doesn't have any lint on the lint collector. Take my little balls that I put in there, my little wool balls, and disperse them evenly among the laundry as I'm putting it in. Push the button for the appropriate time. And then when it rings, take the laundry out, put the balls back in the dryer, empty the lint thing again, take the sheets to the bed and put them back on the bed. Well, that's a lot of steps. But really, I'm just saying, wash your sheets and put them back on your bed. That's the flow, because this is not hard. It's not hard, but it has a lot of mechanics to it, including all those background things I told you for laundry. Now, that's just one example. This is not a video on how to do your laundry. I have videos on how to do your laundry. This is just an example of mechanics. We could do the same thing with emptying the dishwasher. Let's do it. So we go into the kitchen after we've done all the other things that we do in our morning routine, and we open the dishwasher. The first thing I do, if anything's flipped over, is take anything that has water in it, dump it in the sink, and tap it off. Or if it's not upside down, which mostly it isn't, but it has water on it because it's plastic, I hit it on the side of the sink, put it in my drain rack to drain for a little while so it can dry and I can put it away. Now I take the pots and pans out of the bottom and I nest them in each other under the counter where they go. I put the lids where they go. Next, I'm going to get all the plates out and stack them together and put them on the shelf. Next, I'm going to get all the bowls out, stack them together and put them on the shelf. Next, I'm going to get all the little bread plates out, stack them together and put them on the shelf. Next, I'm going to get all the silverware out because I'm on the bottom and this is where my silver is. So I'm going to take the long forks and put them where they go, the short salad forks where they go, the butter knives where they go, the sharp knives where they go, the teaspoons where they go, the soup spoons where they go, okay? Next, I'm going to open the top and I'm going to get out all the glasses and put them up. I'm going to get all the cups out and put them up. If there's water sitting on some of the tops of those because I don't have enough room to put all of the cups in my drainer, I take my dish towel and I dry the bottoms and put them on the shelf. I take one out so I can make a cup of coffee. Now that it's empty, I close it and it's ready for the next thing. So see, those are lots and lots of steps to empty the dishwasher, but really it's just a flow. I don't think about all those steps because I've done it so many times. So when you do something over and over again, it becomes a habit and it becomes a routine and it becomes a flow. And so that's what I want you to know, that this is not an obstacle course. Emptying the dishwasher, doing the laundry, that's not an obstacle course. That's something that you're going to practice doing over and over again until you do it well. Remember when you learned to, swim or drive a car or anything that you had to learn and you now do it well, your job if you work? Remember how it felt in the beginning and it was so intimidating and you thought I could never do this and there's just too many rules and too many laws and oh my goodness, and now you get in the car and you're not thinking when you get in the car. Put on your seatbelt, check the rearview mirrors, make sure there's nothing behind me, put it in reverse, all the things that we do. Look behind you, back up, look in your rear, you look in your rearview mirror, but look behind you. You always have to use your eyes. Go into traffic, blend into traffic, all those things we do. We don't think about that. We just do it. It's a flow. It's not an obstacle course. So today, when I give you your things to do, when you look at your list of things that you have to do today, you have to get up and do your morning routine. You've got to do your laundry. You've got to do your paper routine. You've got to do your clutter checks. Later on, you have to do your after dinner routine, your before bed routine. Those are just your little routines. You check your planner twice a day. Those are not obstacle courses. Those are just a set of plans for you to get through the obstacle course of your house. This is helping you get through it so that it won't be an obstacle course one day, that you'll have things efficient and streamlined so that you can enjoy your family and enjoy your home and find the things you need without having the pressure of keeping all that junk that you never use and keeps you from getting to the things you really love and need. So that's the video for today. I hope that you understood this and I hope that you can implement this in your life and in your head. This is not an obstacle course. This is a plan to get through your obstacle course. Have a wonderful day and always remember that you are beautiful.